Times come and go, bringing and leaving events that make history. What you're about to discover represents a breakthrough event within an industry that stands for one of the primary needs of mankind, a home. At present, many buildings are constructed of reinforced concrete walls and roof slabs to achieve durability and stability. These properties are especially desirable for buildings such as homes and multifamily dwellings, which are susceptible to the potential dangers of windstorms, earthquakes, and fire. Furthermore, concrete masonry structures are not prone to attack by termites, rotting, and vermin, as wood and other materials may be. The traditional method for building construction is the use of standard cement blocks placed manually one at a time, then joined together by mortar and subsequently plastered on both sides by skilled masons. Even though this is one of the most commonly used methods when using concrete, the need for skilled laborers, as well as the nature of the process itself, make it labor-intensive, expensive, and time-consuming. Pad Systems Corporation has come up with a new system that is so unique and effective that on March 11, 2003, the United States Patent and Trademark Office issued it a patent number. This innovative method of constructing modular concrete masonry buildings is called the pad system. The pad system requires no cement blocks. Instead, it uses molds fabricated of steel plates similar to molds used in precast plants. With a crew of 7 laborers using only wrenches, stripping bars, one set of molds, and a crane, the walls for one house can be built in one workday. The houses being built on this video will have 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms covering an area of 900 square feet in a rectangular shape, plus a 280 square foot carport. Let's watch the process step by step. The mold for the concrete floor slab is fabricated of steel channels, which are reinforced by a horizontal truss. The floor slab mold is set into place using a steel lifting frame which suspends and maintains the floor slab mold so it can be set in the proper configuration. After the concrete has been poured and set, which takes 2 hours approximately, the slab form is lifted by a crane, using the lifting frame and placed for the next building. This method maintains the exact configuration of the floor, requires no lumber and no carpenters. All of the house walls are made of reinforced cast-in-place concrete. As previously mentioned, no cement blocks are required. Essentially, the walls for the model you are watching may be described as 6 reinforced concrete boxes of equal size with common interior sides. These boxes are placed adjacent to one another with a space between each adjacent box equal to the thickness of the reinforced concrete wall. At the exterior side of the boxes, 4 steel gang forms are placed, one on each of the sides of the aligned steel boxes, one on the front and one on the rear of the assembled boxes. These exterior gang forms are placed away from the boxes at a distance equal to the thickness of the cast-in-place exterior wall of the structure. Windows and exterior door openings are provided by steel plates welded to the exterior gang forms, therefore leaving the openings for windows and exterior doors in the exact sizes and locations with no required measuring and positioning. Interior door openings and passageways are provided by pinning steel frames to the steel boxes. Tapered wedges are used to set the frames prior to pouring concrete into the wall spaces. The wedges are released in sequence as each box is lifted from its location. The boxes are lifted in a predetermined sequence after the concrete has developed its initial set, usually 2 hours after casting. After the rectangular steel boxes have been lifted away from the concrete walls, equal rectangular openings remain. Finally, the roof is placed using the following process. Precast rectangular slabs equal to the openings plus 2 inches in each dimension, 1 inch larger than the openings in each side, are placed over each opening. The thickness of the precast slabs and the steel reinforcing in the slabs are determined by the size of the boxes. In the house you are watching, the thickness of the precast slab is 2.5 inches, and the reinforcing are number 4 bars spaced at 8 inches each way. We call it positive moment reinforcing. Following the placement of the precast slabs as shown in the images, negative moment reinforcing, comes from the reinforcing bars being placed over the supporting walls below, and subsequently concrete being cast over the precast slab. Prior to casting the roof slab, vertical jacks are erected to support the precast slabs and are released as the slab develops sufficient strength to sustain the combined roof slab. The result is a house that goes beyond uniqueness to achieve a breakthrough status within the construction industry. As year 2003 ended, over 700 single-family homes have been built using the pad system, a new method that will transform the entire industry from now and beyond.